Welcome back to the Damn Yankee Blacksmith. I'm about to harden a spearhead. Part of heat treating is to harden it at a point at which it's no longer magnetic. There is a magnet right there. There is oil right here. I have tested it to make sure it had no magnetism left in it. And then I'm placing it in this oil to quench the material. As quickly as possible. I'm quenching this in olive oil. Cleaning off the blade a little bit. It's easier to clean the carbon off when it's wet. If you do it right. Then we're going to use a file. And it's running right off of there, so we're good. Off the heat. Now, one of the problems with using an edged item and putting it in a fire to bring it up to heat is that if it's a large item like this, the center is not going to get as hot as the edges if you put it directly into a forge. Now, if you look at that forge a little closer, you might see a little square in the door. Set this so it drips into that pan, I hope. And I'm going to take you over here to show you what I did. The blast from the jet of propane right there goes in and makes a circle around and creates a vortex of fire inside. Now that is aimed directly at one point. So what I did is I took some tube, some 1.5 by 3 inch square tube, and I stuck it in there as a barrier against the direct blast from the furnace, from the torch coming out. Now that provided an insulator and an even heat throughout the whole piece, so I was able to get it up to a quenching temperature without having the edges hotter than the center. The whole thing was evenly heated, I hope. Now, I'm going to do that again. Once this is cooled down to room temperature, I will take that and I will do that again up to about 400 degrees, which will not even, it won't even be glowing. It just changes the color a little bit. And then I will quench it again. And that will release some of the tension that I've created in this right now by cooling it off, by quenching it. Now I'm going to take it, and we're going to do that a little bit quicker now that it's down. We're going to put it in water and clean it off a little bit. And we're going to take that and we're going to put it back into the oven and let that sit for a little bit. And I'm going to see if I can't get her up to the 400 degrees that I want. Now, how do I know? Because I got this cool little toy over here that allows me to do what my ancestors in the blacksmithing world weren't able to do. I point a laser in there and then it tells me that at the present time, we're at 800 degrees in there. Now that blade isn't 800 degrees. The surrounding area is 800 degrees. I'm hoping as the blade cools and the area cools, it'll meet right around 400 degrees. Nice and slow rise. And then we'll go from there and I'll quench it one more time. Hope this works. Talk to you later.